Okay, what's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Can you hear me? I was having some connection issues. Good morning. Trying to see who else is coming in on this here reading for my Virgos. How's the sound, you guys, before we get started? How you guys doing? Can you hear me? How's the sound? Because I feel like this is going to be maybe like an almost personal reading for my Virgos. Okay. Because of what I'm picking up. Good morning, you guys. I see it's just like three of you guys here. I was waiting to see if we're going to get anybody else who was going to come in. Can you guys hear me? How's the sound, you guys? Somebody get in the comment section. Okay. Good morning, Star Empress in the Urban. How you doing? Good morning. Okay, I see a few of y'all are starting to come in because I really feel like this is going to be a almost personal, deep reading for some of you. Okay, and so hopefully we can get a few more people to come in and join us. Yeah, because I see you two are in the comment section. I'm hoping we can get a few more people to come in before we kind of jump into this here reading, because this is going to be a very important reading for my Virgos. So, I know it's kind of late. Some people may be sleeping in bed. Okay. But I'll get ahead on and get started for those of you who are here. And anybody else who comes in late, they're just going to have to go back and replay it. Okay. And so, Virgo, the first message that I received for you guys, okay, is the Hermit card, which represents Virgo, okay? So some of you can be, going within, okay, when it comes to the Hermit card, taking time out for yourself. And this kind of focus on the home front, you know what I mean? Family, that sort of thing with the Ten of Pentacles, where some of you just want to kind of like make sure the home front is good, make sure the home is content, taking care of things around the house, that sort of thing. Where I feel as though some of my Virgos, you're going to be working on some sort of short goal projects, you know what I mean? Some of you may be working on some new things when it comes to multitasking. Some of you may be coming up with new ideas, ways of trying to establish yourself, you know what I'm saying? And so the first three cards that came out for my Virgo was the Hermit card, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So definitely wanting to work on some short-term goals, maybe some projects around the house, or just some ideas that you had on your mind that you wanted to kind of take care of, okay? And then the next three cards that came out for my Virgos, the Empress, okay? And the Empress, of course, is all about being abundant, all about being creative, all about giving birth. Sometimes the Empress can also represent, discovering, being pregnant, that sort of thing. And for those of you who's not pregnant, that can't have any more kids, this is about giving birth to new ideas, being creative when it comes to working on some sort of project, some sort of talent that you may have, hidden talent, okay? The second card that came out was a Knight of Wands, where you may have a fire sign who wants to come rushing in, okay? And I did pick up on Sagittarius because I do have the sign of Sagittarius on the table, okay? And so I feel as though this fire sign is waiting for their ships to come in. And some of you may also have fire somewhere in your chart as well, okay? Because fire represents Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So some of you may also have fire in your chart also when it comes to like, being abundant, creating new ideas and that sort of thing. For those of you who don't have a fire sign rushing in, you may just be getting ready to work on some new ideas, new things. And so for those of you who got fire in your chart, like myself, I have Sagittarius and Mars. You know what I'm saying? So you may have Sagittarius somewhere on your chart as well, okay? Now, the next card that came out was the High Priestesses. Okay, so whenever this card comes out, this is pretty much letting you know to warn you to pay attention to your intuition when it comes to something that may not feel right. You understand what I'm saying? If something don't feel right, don't listen. I mean, don't do it. If something doesn't feel right, if something kind of nudges you to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Go the other direction. Don't give in to this person because you also got the Sun card. So, like I said, some of you, are trying to like work on your success at this time. You understand what I'm saying when it comes to trying to establish yourself. I also feel as though because the next two cards that came out, Virgo, was the Six of Swords, okay? Where some of you are wanting to leave a situation, a past situation behind, where you're trying to move forward, okay? Where you just want to move forward to new beginnings, okay? Because you do have that you know what I'm saying? This Ace of Cups. Okay, so Ace of Cups represents new beginnings, brand new renewals, that sort of thing. And so, like I said, these two cards came out. Okay, so definitely leaving the situation behind, saying goodbye to the past, and moving forward when it comes to starting a new beginning for yourself. I feel as though some of you are getting ready to move forward. Right around the end of November, between the 3rd and 4th week of November, close to Thanksgiving or shortly after Thanksgiving, there will be some new beginnings that's going to take place. I do feel as though some of you may be getting ready to walk away from a King of Swords, an air sign, okay? And so some of you could be dealing with an air sign who could be a bit sarcasm, using some like being sarcastic toward you. This person could be a bit stubborn, unapologetic, where, this person might say little things to trigger you. Like, where you going? You're not going to leave me. Yeah, whatever. This person might down you every time you come up with a new idea or something and you try to share it with this person. This person will find something negative to say to, trigger your thoughts, trigger your ideas, okay? And so for some of you, like I said, I picked up that you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. Good morning to those of you who are now logging in. Those of you who are now tuning in, good morning. How are you? I know we kind of got started without you. We was kind of waiting on you guys to come on in and just kind of catch up, okay? And so, like I said, for some of you, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? Where you're focused on you're wanting to be patient. You're trying to focus on yourself, okay? Where in the past some things could have been blown out of proportion, where some things could have fell apart between you and this air sign, okay? And so I feel as though when things kind of fell apart between you and this air sign, and it could possibly be a fire sign too, okay? Because some of you could be dealing with air, others of you could be dealing with fire, okay? And so long story short is that I feel as though whatever it was that took place between you and this air sign or this fire sign, it causes some sort of abrupt changes, some sort of tower moment to come into play, okay? And so because it caused some sort of tower moment to come into play, I feel as though somebody felt like they had to, they stood their ground, where somebody, wasn't afraid. Somebody stood up and, took back their power. You know what I'm saying? So it could be very possible that you could have stood up to this fire sign, where you wasn't gonna just let this fire sign walk all over you. Okay, with some of my Virgos, you're taking back your power, you're standing your ground, you wearing your crown, and you pushing yourself forward to new beginnings. Okay, and so you could have been dealing with someone who was a bit cocky. Okay, because the next card that came out after that was Two of Pentacles, which in this case shows me that, Virgo, you're going to have to make a decision, because along with this Two of Pentacles, okay, you also got that Ten of Wands along with that Ten of Swords. Okay, so 10, 10. And so that Ten of Wands represents baggage and burdens, okay? Carrying some sort of a heavy baggage or some sort of heavy burden, where you could have dealt with somebody who stabbed you in the back. You know what I'm saying? With this ten of Swords, somebody who stabbed you in the back, someone who betrayed you, okay? And so, like I said, I'm picking up on air and fire, okay? And so, you got Sagittarius on the table and you got Aquarius on the table. Okay, for those of you that's dealing with a Sag or an Aquarius, and you got Gemini on the table. Because like I said, the next three cards that came out is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so dealing with somebody who was a bit sneaky. Okay, this person was in and out. Picking up, could have been a narcissist. This person was like taking advantage of you. Okay, off and on, in and out, in and out. And I feel as though for some of you, you could have been dealing with somebody who was trying to use you for your money, because you also got this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so whenever you get the Ace of Pentacles, it could be because especially with this right here, it could be where your money is drying up. You know what I'm saying? Because you got somebody, the only time they come to deal with you is when you got money. You know what I'm saying? So some of you could be dealing with an air sign who only time they show their face is when they think you got money or when you got paid. You know what I'm saying? And so this person only comes around you when you got money. And so it's like whenever you got money, this person might come around you and want you to like enable them, you know what I'm saying? Like want you to buy them cigarettes or beer or liquor or whatever it is, support their habit. And so I feel like with this Queen of Swords, for some of you, you're having to use logic when it comes to being, like objective, because sometimes this person will walk all over you and take advantage of you and wouldn't let you have a word in wise. You know what I'm saying? Where this person would like throw their weight over on you. For some of you, this person could be like bullying you or used to bully you and take advantage of your kindness and viewed your kindness as weakness. Okay, so this person could have been abusing you verbally, mentally, emotionally, like really draining you. And for someone picking up on, this person could have been abusing you even physically. Okay, now this last part that I'm getting ready to give you, Virgo, this last information that I'm getting ready to share with you, this is a very personal subject right here, and I don't know why I'm picking up on this, because I really felt the energy. Okay, so I'm gonna give you this last portion because it can go different ways. Okay, the first thing that I picked up on was the Five of Swords. Okay, like I said, ear is definitely on the table. I picked up the Five of Swords. Okay, which shows me that you're dealing with somebody who was deceitful, disloyal. For some of you, this person could have defeated you. Okay, defeated you in a situation where some of you were dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, because the Aquarius card also came out. Okay, and so along with that Aquarius is the Knight of Pentacles. So you can also have another earth sign that may be trying to come rushing in, where this earth sign, or either this air sign may have earth in their chart. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as though somebody defeated you or had you feeling as though you've been defeated. And the thing that really bothered me a great deal about this situation here, Virgo, is that you know, the part that's really bothering me is the fact that, okay, you got this Two of Swords, right? Having to unstick yourself from a sticky situation when it comes to the Two of Swords, where some of you could be grieving a loss with this Four of Swords, grieving some sort of loss, okay? Where with this Four of Cups, somebody is feeling depressed right here, depressed, sad, down about a situation. Where with this Eight of Swords, somebody had you feeling entrapped and isolated, feeling as though you're bonded to them. And with this Nine of Swords, again, anxiety, feeling stuck, like you can't get out, okay? And for some of you, like I said, dealing with this Gemini, trying to figure out whether, you should stay connected to this person or disconnect from this person, right? And then you got this Hangman, okay, when it comes to having to make some sort of sacrifice in order to surrender, okay? Now, with that being said, what I'm picking up from this situation, okay, and the reason why this part bothers me very deeply is because, as a as an empath and as a psychic medium, when I start picking up on certain things, where I start having visions and I start seeing things, okay, what I'm picking up on in this situation right here is that for some of you, this person may feel as though they have to sacrifice you. For some of you, I'm picking up on all kind of crazy shit where you could be dealing with someone who is just really, really fucked up in the head. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody who feel like they don't have shit else to lose because I'm picking up two situations here. I'm picking up a situation where I don't like this. I don't like what I'm picking up. I really don't like what I'm picking up, okay? Because this is not the type of information that I even like to share when I'm doing a reading, okay? I really don't like to share this type of information that I'm about to share, okay? But as a medium and as an empath, I have to go ahead on and tell you what I'm seeing and what I am feeling, okay? Whether this has already taken place or is getting ready to. What I'm picking up for some of you, this don't have to be all of you, okay? What I am picking up for some of you, it could be one or two of you. Y'all are dealing with somebody, okay, who, like I said, they feel like they don't have nothing to lose, okay? And I'm picking up for some of you, this person is like really thinking about, like, really watch your back when y'all are at work or when you're at home. Watch your back from this person because some of you, you got somebody watching you. This person could be stalking you. For some of you, you're dealing with a person that's crazy as hell, okay? I'm picking up where this person is like, for some reason this person's like thinking that they're gonna come grab you, snatch you, throw you up in the car, take you someplace, and like hold you against your will. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like almost like hold you hostage. You know, just be careful. Please be careful because I'm picking up like this person is like really thinking about doing some crazy shit, where this person might even thinking about grabbing you, taking you, tying you up, taking you somewhere, putting a knife to your throat. You know what I'm saying? And just feel like they don't have nothing to lose. You know, I don't like this what I'm picking up. Others of you, I feel as though you may have somebody who is locked up in jail or in prison who could be stressed because they're locked up and now they can't get out. and this person is wanting to get out, and this person is like stressed because they finding themselves locked up, you know. Others of you, you could be grieving a loss where somebody has really literally physically passed away. um I'm also picking up, and like I said, I don't like to share information like this. And I don't even like it when I pick up stuff like this, you know. And this is one of the things that bothers me. It really is, because when I pick up on the energy, it's very uncomfortable, you know, because I have to cleanse my own aura whenever I pick up stuff like this. But what I'm picking up is that somebody may be getting ready to lose somebody to gun violence, or you may have already lost somebody to gun violence, where this is going to be a situation that involves a guy. And I'm really praying to cover this in the blood of Jesus, because like I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this energy at all, Virgo. I don't. Cause mm, 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 mm. I'm picking up in one situation where mm, I don't like this. I don't like this. I swear to God, I don't like this. Okay, I'm picking up on one situation where somebody, you know, gun violence, like I said, person is shot in the chest. Another situation where there's a female being abused and held against her will. Please be careful. Please, 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 please be careful. Because I don't like this at all. Yeah, just you know, where somebody doesn't want to let go of you. I'm also picking up, oh boy, where somebody could be so stressed that somebody could be having suicidal thoughts, where they just want to take their own life. Where somebody is thinking crazy, like, if I can't get out of this, if I can't escape, then I'll just slit my own wrists or some shit like that. I have to get away from this energy, you guys. Let me look at the rest of this table. Um, yeah, definitely. Mm, 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 mm. See, I don't like what I'm picking up on. I really don't like what I'm picking up on. Cause see, when you look at this card right here, and you look at this card right here, gravesite. This almost looks like a cemetery right here, right? Gravesite, almost like a cemetery. And then it's like when you see this person right here, depressed, hurt, homeless, you know what I'm saying? Like just down on their luck. And then you see this person just being trapped in bondage, right? Can't escape, needing to free herself. And then you see this person right here needing to get out, and they have a sharp object behind them, right? Like if they can't escape or get out, then they'll take their own life. Where somebody may feel as though they have to sacrifice themselves. Mm, I don't know. I just don't like this energy at all. You know? Times like this, I pray to God I'm wrong because I don't like this energy at all. I hate when I pick up on stuff like that. I really do. And this could be where and for some of you, you could be having bad nightmares or bad dreams, okay? Where for some of you, you may be having like nightmares where you might see somebody trying to hurt you, or in your dreams and your nightmares, you may view somebody trying to chase you. Because I know this morning when I had got up, or this afternoon rather, this evening when I had got up before I had came to work, I had a dream but it didn't really scare me. But I had a dream where I had snakes around my front door, inside my house. I had snakes all around my door. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the snakes was right there on my door, making it so I couldn't pass them. But I didn't really worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like all that's telling me is to like cover my door. You know what I mean? Put down my witch's herbs that I need to put down. And so tonight, that's why I came to work tonight extra prepared, because I was like, not only did I put crystals on me, but I put like witch's herbs blended, and and so I have like all kinds of things in my bra. Like this is my bag of herbs that I have right here. You know, and then this is one bag of my crystals that I packed. This is coming out of my bra. You know what I'm saying? And then I have another bag of crystals that I have in my bra. You know what I'm saying? And then I also brought my citrine crystal. And I brought my camp with me to work tonight. You know what I'm saying? And so along with my sage spray. And so cause that's how I felt like something, I don't know, just the energies. I know I'm getting ready to spray myself down with some sage because this is a little bit deep for me, Virgo. Because somebody is carrying a huge burden. Somebody's carrying a burden like they need to release it. You understand what I'm saying? You said yes, someone chasing with a dog. That's what you had a nightmare about, you know? And so it's like if you're dealing with somebody, a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, and this person is feeling ill because you done left them, if you have to get a restraining order or 50B in place, then do it. If you have an ex that you know is insecure, lacks self-esteem, and this person is jealous with envy, I wouldn't trust that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this person inside your house. Definitely get a restraining order on the 50B and a trespassing warrant so this person can't come nowhere near you. It's time to cut your ties with this person, like real talk. You said, I just had a nightmare and I woke up. Okay. Says she's about to be homeless because she doesn't work and use him for everything. It's heavy. Said, I'm a Capricorn, he's Virgo, and she's Gemini. Not been funny. I've been dreaming about sex. Wow. Said I had a dream that told me not to answer. Some of you need to get you some oils and some crystals as well, Virgos, okay? Some of y'all need to learn how to cover yourselves, okay? Some of you need to learn how you said I dreamed the mice at the end of the bed. Oh wow. So when you dream of mice, that's somebody who's trying to come and provoke you, okay, and steal from you. Y'all need to get y'all some protective crystals. You said I recently bought pepper spray because of my dreams, telling me to, yeah, I need to learn how to protect myself. I got crystals myself more telling me to watch my back 3 times. I had the dream this week. Oh wow, yeah. When the dreams come back repeatedly, that's definitely a warning sign to protect yourself. No doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause I got tasers at home. You know, I have to charge one of my tasers up. I know I'm getting ready to order me a damn box cutter. I'm getting ready to do that in a few minutes. I need a new box cutter. Although I keep sharp scissors on me at all times. But yeah, Virgo, y'all need to protect yourself. Get y'all some crystals. I don't leave home without my crystals. I really don't. That's my Jasper. And the other crystal, I keep crystals in my bra like crazy. You know, you said I need me one. Yeah, when I go home, I'm definitely gonna get my taser. You know, and see, another reason why I don't like picking up on energy like that because I don't like to think about fear. You know what I'm saying? Although we do live in a crazy world, you understand what I'm saying? And sometimes, a bad dream could just be an illusion. Okay, it don't have to be a reality. Unless some of you are really going through this where you're dealing with a person who doesn't want to leave you alone and let go and release you. Where if you are attached to somebody, oh, thank you. I'm getting ready to get these nails done tomorrow. So Friday, y'all know I get my nails done every 2 weeks. So tonight, when I come back, will be the last night of me having my nails like this, you guys. I'm getting ready to get my nails done again. You said I need holy water and a cross, taser to repel this narcissist. I know that's right. Yeah. But Virgo, I just wanted to come and bring you that. I mean, other than that, I would say take anything, cover yourselves, get you some salt. Because what I wanted to come in and tell you, take things with a grain of salt. But if you got salt, carry it on you. Get y'all some witches herbs. You said good morning, dealing with the Leo fire sign. Y'all need to really get y'all some spiritual witches herbs, man. For real, for real. You said I already happened to be late husband murdered in my home. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Belinda, it already happened to my late husband murdered in your home. Your husband was killed in your home. When did this happen, Belinda? When did this happen? My condolences to you. When did this happen, Belinda? My condolences to you. My condolences. And he was shot in the chest. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Belinda. Yes, I picked up on that. I saw the whole thing. I am so sorry. I told you guys, I hate when I pull energy like that. You said he's always in and out. I'm tired now. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I tell you guys, when I pull energy up and it comes to me, it's so deep and I feel the energy. I am so, so sorry. I am so, so sorry. You know, yeah, I guess this was the way of your husband letting you know that he was here. Okay. So I pulled in your husband's energy. I am so, so sorry. Gee whiz. And see, that's why I tell people this right here is so hard. You guys have no idea because it's one thing to be a tarot card reader. You know what I'm saying? You said I hope it was just a dream for me. That's very scary. Yeah, because like I said, for me, it's very hard. It's one thing for me to come here and like give you guys, a normal tarot reading, you know what I'm saying, off the cards. But it's a whole nother feeling where when I start picking up things as a psychic medium, okay? Because I'm not just a tarot card reader. I channel the dead, okay? And even when I don't channel the deceased, they come to me. And so, as a psychic medium, I'm able to pick up energy, okay, unexpectedly. And when I got that vision, I had to stop with my cards. And that's when I said, Virgos, y'all guys come on over here and meet me over here on YouTube because it was some information that I felt like you needed to know because that was the energy that I was picking up on. Okay. And so, and sometimes, spirits will come and they will choose to use me as a vessel, you know, because there's a message that they want to give to their loved ones. Okay. And so, mm, I'm so sorry. I am so, so sorry. So, so sorry. Um, mm, 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 mm. I'm about to have tears because the situation, you know, but he's okay, you know. Mm, mm, mm. You said you love this reading. You said my grandfather murdered my grandmother. I don't know why my mom was raised in an orphanage. Oh my God. And had 9 brothers and sisters. I never knew what a cure haunts me not knowing why. Oh wow. Yeah, I picked up on another situation where I said somebody was held against their will and where it felt like somebody was in a situation that they couldn't get out, where I felt like a female was being really, where somebody snatched her up and almost like kidnapped her and held her at knife point. Okay, I'm picking up on that too. Okay. Where I don't like when I pick up on energies like that, Virgos. I really don't. Okay. And it's really hard on me when I pick up on stuff like that. Oh my God, my God, my God, my God. You said my 2 sisters and my niece drove my mom to her death. I can never speak to them again. Wow, I'm so sorry of that. I really am so sorry of that. You know? Um, I'm sitting here and it's like I have a spirit that's trying to connect with me right now, you guys. So that's why I'm quiet. Because I feel like it's like I'm getting the name Larry. Do you guys know who Larry is? I don't know why I'm picking up on the name Larry. I really don't. If I'm saying it right. I don't know if I'm saying that. Larry, Harry. Is it Larry? Did somebody know somebody by the name of Larry who passed away? Or Larry or Harry? I don't know. But anyway. On a lighter note, Virgos, just keep looking up. You know what I'm saying, Virgos? Do everything you can to protect yourself. You know, crystals, oils, get y'all some salt, some sand, some black sand, some sage, some basil, ginger, cinnamon, lemons. Get the things that you guys need. You said Raleigh, Rowley, Jessica. I was trying to pick up that other message. I got my little coffee. I got my little coffee tea right here. I'm sitting here sipping on my little coffee. I ran low on my coffee, so I had to put a tea bag in it. You said, have I always had visions? Yeah, when I was a child, I didn't understand them, and when I got into my 20s, that's when they was really bad. And I thought I was losing my mind because when I started having the visions, didn't nobody believe me, and I had people telling me that I was picking up demons, and so I joined two different churches where they call themselves clean, cleansing the demons off of me. I was baptized, anointed, delivered, and saved, and because I had a bishop and a pastor, baptized me, and they laid hands on me. And when they laid hands on me, I had a spirit come through me and start speaking to me. And I lost my best friend. And when my best friend passed away at the age of 30, she had diabetes and she passed away. And for some reason, I kept picking up wings. And I started having a lot of things happen around my house, around me. And I would have pigeons land on my window ledge. For some reason, I would have like three pigeons and they would land on my window ledge. And I lived upstairs, and I don't know why, but I used to have birds that used to love sitting on my window ledge. And I used to attract ladybugs, and so I would go in my bathroom, and for some reason, my bathroom out of nowhere would fill up with red ladybugs. And I would try to lay down at night, and I kept seeing airplanes flying over my head. um, then I would have dead people just come in and sit on the side of my bed and start talking to me. And sometimes they would carry me to their gravesite, and I've had angels come and lift me up out my bed and pick me up and carry me with them and take me around flying, and I could see street signs, and I'd be up in the sky with this angel holding on to me. So it was like I've had so many things happen to me where in the beginning I thought it was crazy and I didn't know what was going on. And I've even had two situations where I solved a murder case, and that was crazy. One of my girlfriends, I was at a get together one night, and my girlfriend came in with a new boyfriend who she wanted to introduce everybody to. It was my first time ever even meeting him, seeing him. And I sat down at the kitchen table or something other, and I banged my head. I passed out and I fainted at the table. And when I came to, this guy's brother started speaking through me, and his brother's voice came. His brother came right through me and started using me as a vessel. And so, in front of everybody, his brother, I sat there and I told him how his brother was, killed in this truck accident, and that sort of thing, because his brother had got killed, and it was an unexplained, unsolved mystery. And I sat there and told him exactly what happened to his brother, and that was crazy. And then I've had another situation happen where a young girl had got killed, and on two different occasions, where one girl had got killed and they didn't know where her body was. And there was a time when her spirit came to me and started talking, and told me, where she was, where they put her at in the woods near water and that sort of thing. And sure enough, that's where they found her. And so I had another situation where I had another body come, and the body told me that it was somewhere buried behind railroad tracks or a train track or something like that, and they found that person there. And so yeah, I don't like it when I pick up on stuff like that. I don't. I've had situations where my old job, my boss, her daughter was killed in a car accident, and for some reason, me and my ex-husband, we was just driving on this highway, and it was a major car wreck. And I knew my boss's daughter's car, but I didn't think it was her. You know what I'm saying? We had passed by, and as we was passing by the accident, I took notice of the car, and her car was white. And so I was like, for some reason, I just started feeling real weird in my stomach. And I didn't, for some reason, I didn't understand what the connection was between me and the car accident that I was just passed by. And by the time I had got home, I received a call that my boss's daughter was just in a car wreck, and that was her. That was her body that I had just drove by, and that was her car. So yeah, that was crazy. And so a lot of times I just don't like. Another time I was in the car in the back seat with me and my two girlfriends, and I went to visit my best friend's gravesite. And while I was out there visiting my best friend's gravesite, one of my girlfriends, her boyfriend was killed, who I had no idea who he was. And when we got in the car, her boyfriend sat beside me. Her dead boyfriend sat beside me in the back seat, and he started talking. He started, and I said to her, I said, "Your boyfriend is sitting beside me." She thought I was crazy. I said, "No." I said he was shot in the head. And so when I told her that her boyfriend was shot in the head, she was like, "Oh my God." And so I said, "Yeah." I said, "He's sitting right beside me." So every now and then I start picking up stuff like that. So I pretty much have had visions most of my life, because I'm 51 years old now. And so now the visions that I have is more stronger now than ever before. When I first started having these visions, I was in my 20s, but I didn't quite understand what was going on. I was around 27, 28, somewhere between year 26, 27 when I first started having them. But I didn't really understand what was going on. But now that I'm much older, I've adjusted to it. I've had to accept that it is what it is, and that I have this gift. I didn't ask for it. Don't ask me why. Why I was chosen, and it's one of those things. It's one of those things. And so that's why I'm so humble, and I try to help people. Because I'm sincere. So I try to give back to the best of my ability. But anyway, Virgos, I have my other phone on, so I'm sitting here looking at this right here. For those of you that's wondering what I'm looking at, I have this sitting in front of me. So I'm looking at the video of rainwater dropping, you know, because it's so peaceful. So I have that sitting in front of me, and that's what I'm looking at. Because when I'm at work and it's slow. Sometimes I need to have something to look at to calm me down, to relax me. Because when I'm at work, I move around kind of fast and I try to get things done. And so, to keep my body from being overwhelmed, to bring me back down to a calm state of mind, I bring in my crystals and my oils and all that and my herbs, and I turn on to YouTube to something soothing that I can listen to. Hi, Tracy. Okay, your word is, yeah. So it's kind of weird, you know? And this is why a lot of times I had to pull myself up out of church. Because I used to be, I grew up, what I'm saying, in a Baptist church, And my ex husband, he was Methodist. My father's mother was Catholic. And plus, I studied Pentecostal. So I studied four different religion backgrounds. And I had to pull myself up out of the Lord's house, and not because I don't believe in God, because I have a very strong, powerful relationship with the Lord. It's just that when I go into the Lord's house, I pick up on so many different energies. So I have to protect myself, and so I had to kind of pull myself back. So now I don't go into church, and I stay away from graveyards, because every time I go, if I go visit a loved one at a graveyard, I start pulling up all kind of spirits out the ground, so I can walk into a cemetery, and as soon as I walk into a cemetery, I could just start lifting the dead up as soon as I step foot on the graveyard. Yeah, I had to come up out of church because church was a little bit too much for me. I had to come up out of church. I'm more peaceful when I'm at home. That's why I have so many altars around me. I have like 7, 8 different spiritual altars at home. You said my Virgo husband at 55 keep leaving me and return and won't pay bills when he's gone. Lives in motel, has good job, and he's cheating. Well, girl, you need to file for divorce and get some alimony. And if he's cheating, sue the bimbo he laying up with. You said Mark was your husband's name? Okay, Belinda. My condolences to you, really. Um, I feel as though your husband was a good guy. You said I hear so many women say Virgo men are the worst. I know, I don't believe that. No, no, sweetie. I was married to a Cancer and he was a bastard, okay? My first husband was a complete motherfucking bastard and he was a Cancer. Okay. And then my second husband, he was, he had a beautiful heart. My second husband's a Capricorn, but he was really strung out real bad on drugs and alcohol. And so that's the reason why my second marriage failed, because my husband was an addict. And so, and he's a liar too and a cheater. But I don't know. To me, the worst man to be with is a motherfucking Cancer. I've had bad blood with 2 different cancers. So, I can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? Cancers are the motherfucking worst to me. And that's sad because I have a son who's a Cancer and he's beautiful. Or you say you like my nails? Thank you. I have one more day. Today is the last day you guys will see me with my nails like this, okay? So come this Friday, my nails will be done again this Friday. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to get on my nails. I will surprise you guys, okay? You said John Phillip is my husband's name. When will he return home? He left September 6, 2020. After finish reading your comment. I woke up, he was gone. Wasn't expecting this ghosting again. And so you want to know when is he going to return home? I know that's very good riddance. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But if your husband left September 6th, he woke up and was gone, I would just say, change the locks. You know what I'm saying? Change the locks. I wouldn't want him coming back. You know what I'm saying? I really would not want him coming back. You know? If he did you a favor and left, count it as a blessing. Thank God he left. That was meant to be. Hopefully he'll stay away from you. You said get your nails everyone's favorite color. I'm first. Voyu blue. Y'all want to pick a color? I already did Voyu blue. I did blue already, Arlene. Y'all don't remember? I did blue. If y'all think back to all the colors that I've already had, remember I did the orange. Remember I had did that what was it I had did, you guys? One time my nails was like a lime green, right? I've had the crystals colors. I done did so many different colors, you guys, on my nails. But I'm gonna surprise you guys. I kinda have an idea of what color I'm gonna get on my nails tomorrow. You say he's 44? Yeah, when I get my nails done tomorrow. You said sell the house and get you. You said light blue, get light blue. I done seen so many other people with light blue. I thought about getting light blue. I thought about getting light blue because light blue is a part of my uniform here at work. My work uniform is navy blue and light blue, sky blue and navy blue. But it's gonna be something pretty, you guys. I kind of have two ideas what color would I want to do for my nails. And you said, well, autumn colors. Yeah, I'm definitely on autumn colors, Arlene. You're close. You're real close, Arlene. I'm definitely on autumn colors. So you're real close, Arlene. I'm not gonna say no more. Okay, Arlene? So stop telling my business, Arlene, all right? You telling on me, Arlene. You telling on me. You said autumn colors, all right? We gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna say nothing no. Okay. But yeah, it's gonna be something that's gonna be a autumn color. So when you guys see my nails on Friday, it will be a autumn color. Yeah, it's time for them to get done because my real nails underneath it, it's like every time I get my nails done, because I've been dealing with my same nail artist for quite some time now, for a long time. And what normally happens is that like right now, I'm gonna have to like raise up and I may have to end up getting an inch longer because what happens is like now that I've been getting my nails done again for a while, my real nails underneath, they're starting to grow to become the same length as the nail itself. So yeah, every time my nails grow and my nails push up, I have to end up raising when I get my nails done, I have to end up raising them up like an inch more because my real nails grow so fast that they start matching the same length as the regular nails. And sometimes when they do that, I have to end up cutting my nails down. So when my nails start growing long, then sometimes I'll go, you know what I'm saying? And I'll cut them down. So I try not to let my nails grow too long. You know, so I said I'm just gonna like go an inch longer, and then once my nails, my real nails start to outgrow it, then I might have to like cut back on getting my nails done for a minute because I may have to end up cutting my own nails down. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I know your husband's spirit is beautiful. I don't know why he chose to come and use me as a vessel. Definitely a beautiful person. But I'm gonna release him before I get off work so that I don't take him home with me. Because I don't like to carry spirits with me. Sometimes they get attached. And so we're gonna release it back in the love and the light. We'll release all the spirits. And I feel like once I go outside, then they'll disappear anyway. Once I step outside, then the spirits will get on and fly back where they need to fly. They'll go back home. And that's why I'm not in a relationship. because it's hard to explain. I've been single now for 2.5 years, and it's hard for me to explain. It's hard for me to get in a relationship because guys be thinking I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to bring somebody to my house and they see I got all types of shit. I can't bring nobody to where I stay at and they see that my shit is set up with all types of spiritual altars and I got all this crazy shit around me. And then I start having visions. And then I start telling him everything that he's doing. And then he'll be scared of me. I have an ex who's afraid of me right now. And he be watching my YouTube. And he's scared as hell of me. And so he doesn't come around me. So yeah, that's why I'm single. You know, because I don't have time to have somebody and then I be done scared the hell out of him. He be paranoid. You know, hell. I have an ex now who's scared that if he comes see me, that I might poison his ass or put something in his food or his drink. You know what I'm saying? I have an ex who's afraid of my ass. And so he watches my YouTube. He watches my video. But my exes, they don't fuck with me because they know. They be like, oh, hell no. She might put some shit on me. She might put the whammy, you know? So they don't want to fuck with me. You said I had someone attach a spirit to me in the past to destroy me. They do get attached. I had to fight a strong battle. Yeah, especially if you live in a house with one. Like if you move in a haunted house and you're not aware that the place is haunted. That's why I always tell people when you move into a new place, always check the history. I don't care if it's an apartment, if you move into a rented apartment or a rent house, always get the history of a house or apartment. Anytime you move, always ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Find out who lived in the house before you. Find out if anybody passed away. Because I've had some crazy shit happen, you guys. one day, I don't know how long ago this has been. It had to been like over 15 years ago. Me and my husband was moving and we moved into an apartment and I didn't ask no questions and I started putting my things in the closet. I kid you not, I started putting my things in the closet as me and my husband, you know, and our friends who was helping us move, we was getting unpacked and I started putting my things in the closet and I took my hand and I raised up on the top shelf in the closet and there was a picture of a dead woman, a black dead woman in a casket. You talking about somebody? I had to call the landlord. I was like, excuse me, but we getting ready to pack up and leave. I said, because I feel like I just invaded somebody's privacy. Because I went in the bedroom and I went in the closet. And I don't know if the people who moved out, you know, they meant to leave her there and left her picture there. But yeah, there was a woman in a casket. And when I reached up to the closet, she was laying right there. I was like, okay. I was like, it's time to go. So I called the landlord, and the landlord was nice enough to move us across the hall. You know what I'm saying? Into a different apartment. But yeah, that was a crazy situation. Thank you, Latrenda, for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. You said I used to hear creaking noises in my living room. Yeah, you have to always check the floor, especially if you live in a house. If you live in a house that's kind of old and your house, you said, yes, you can have that apartment. Yeah, child, I moved up out of there real quick. I never moved so fast in my life. Honey, when that picture fell in my hand, y'all have no idea how quick I started picking up shit. I was like, yo, it's time to go. My husband was like, what's wrong with you? I said, look, this shit just fell in my hand from the top of the closet. He was like, what? I was like, hell yeah. And so we got the hell up out of that apartment. Then I had a girlfriend and she moved into an old ass house. And everybody tried to tell her that the damn house was haunted. And she didn't want to listen, you know what I'm saying? And I even tried to warn my girl. I was like, look, it's something not right about this house. She was like, no, it ain't. And I told her. And so she wanted me to come and spend the night one night. And so I did, you know, it was her man, me, another one of my other girlfriends. And so I went upstairs, you know, And she had an evil ass angry dead man up in her house, and he was haunting the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? He even had devil horns in his head, and he had numbers in his forehead. Because, like I said, I was in church, so I studied 4 different religions, and so I know all about revelations in the back of the Bible. And so this man came to me in the middle of the night looking all crazy and shit. He didn't want us in the house. And I kept telling her that she had this angry ass man haunting the shit out of that place, and he was. And when I went downstairs and I tried to lay on the sofa, it was like a damn big ass snake started smothering the hell out of me while I was laying on the sofa. That was my last visit. I jumped the fuck up. I was like, okay. I was like, look, I said, this is not cool. And we had another one of my friends who was also very spiritual. I called him over because he's like me. He picks up on all type of psychic attacks. And so I called one of my friends who was more powerful than I was at that time, because at that time I didn't have the strength or the power to cleanse the home. And so I called one of my friends over who was good at cleansing homes. And so he came in and we went from wall to wall and we started discovering her whole entire house. But trust and believe that was my last visit. You know what I'm saying? That was it. I got the hell up out of her house. Never went back. You feel me? I was like, okay. So yeah, that's why I tell people, when you move, always ask. You know what I'm saying? If it don't look right, look at the neighborhood, you know. Because people be like, as you said, she still lived there? No, she done moved. No, that was years ago. She's not there no more. But yeah. That's why I tell people, you said I found out my apartment building was part of an underground railroad patch in Detroit, but I'm kind of cool with that. Yeah, it's okay. Underground railroad, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? You might got some, slaves, but that's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? Underground railroad patches, that's not bad. Because back then, African Americans, that's how they would escape. So that's not too bad. You might got some herders, some African American family members, slaves, that went through there. So that's not too bad. I've dealt with a lot of crazy things. But you guys know what I love though? I love watching like spirits and shit on YouTube. Like them ghost stories. Do y'all be looking at the shit? I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so damn attracted to that. You said yes, I still put salt bowls in my windows and door sills when I first moved in there though. Yeah, continue to do that too, because I keep my place covered with salt bowls as well. I have salt bowls on my altars right now. And I have salt inside my my herbs. I have all kinds of herbs in my bag. Let me see. I wonder, I'm going to pour it out, see, can you guys see it? Let's see. Oh, they got red crystal. I didn't even know what's in there. Y'all see the herbs coming out in my hand? Y'all see the herbs? Y'all see inside the bag? And so, yeah. Whew. Now I gotta put my herbs back in there, you guys. You said I've been watching for a few on Netflix. Yeah, I love to watch that. I don't know why I'm so addicted to it. I used to have a ghost app on my phone, but I got rid of it because it scared the shit out of me. I used to have a couple of ghost apps on my phone. And I would follow all the ghosts at my job. And I would tell people, who I work with. I'd be like, yo, there's a ghost over there. And so one night we had to get together at my job. And I went outside and I started picking up all types of ghosts. Because the buildings is kind of old. So I started picking up spirits and I would start following them around the building. Because they don't like having their picture taken. And so, yeah, I used to always download them damn ghost apps just for the hell of it. But then when they started scaring me, that's when I got rid of it. Because one day I was at home and I had the ghost app And the shit was like, yo, you got somebody right standing right behind you, and the motherfucker crazy. That's what the motherfucking app was telling me. It was like, you got somebody behind you and he's dangerous. He's dangerous. I said, oh shit. So I got rid of the app. I was like, well, let me get rid of this motherfucker because it just said I got somebody standing behind me that's dangerous. So I got rid of that motherfucker. And I started cleansing my place. So, yeah. I don't deal with the damn ghost apps no more. But I do still be watching this shit on YouTube. You said, wow, that's intense. Yeah, I know, right? But that's one reason, yeah. That's why I don't go to the graveyard. Because, like, especially during the afternoon, you know how sometime in the afternoon when it's a nice day, you know, sometimes you might want to go take a walk and stroll through the cemetery. You know how you might have people in the cemetery visiting their loved ones, right? And so the thing that's so weird about me is that because it's not my fault. And like I said, I don't like to walk. I think cemeteries are beautiful. I think it's, you know, it's peaceful. Everybody in the cemetery is dead, right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's peaceful, you know, during the day. But because of who I am, it's hard for me to walk through a damn cemetery because I could walk in a cemetery in the afternoon and let's say there's some people who I don't know, never met, and you know, they just there visiting their loved one, right? I can walk right over to them and tell them everything about the person who they, you know, who they visiting. And I start talking to them and shit. You know what I'm saying? I start like, as soon as I walk in the cemetery, I start like, it's like everybody raise up. You know what I mean? It's like when I walk in the cemetery, all the dead want to come out. You know, they stand up out the grave. They want to start talking. You know? And so that's crazy. And so, yeah, that's the thing about spirits. You know, spirits can tell when they have a psychic medium on their turf. And so that's the thing about us mediums. When we go on the cemetery yard or graveyard, it's like all the dead raise up. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's real talk. People be like, well, can the dead raise up? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. They can most definitely raise the hell up. Okay? I can walk in the graveyard right now and wake everybody up out their damn casket. All because they get excited because they are friends with us mediums. I don't know what it is. Dead people like psychic mediums. They do. It's like it's a party. You know? If I go on the graveyard in the cemetery, it's like they want to wake up. You know, they want to start talking. They be like, what's up? They be like, yo, let me tell you what happened. I be like, so that's what happened? I be like, okay. And so I start talking to dead people. And people think I'm crazy because I start having conversations with dead people. I get along better with dead people. You said you better than me because psychic war, they want you to reach out to their loved ones. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. You said, bro, I swear. They do. They really do. You know, I go in the graveyard. It's like, what's up? Everybody's like, yo, what's good? Good to see you. We so glad you came. Like, especially where I work at. I work for the School of Medicine. And so I used to work in the lab department where when I first started working at this job, I've been in my job now for about 8.5 years. And so I worked for the School of Medicine. And so when I first got this job, I used to work inside the labs with the dead bodies. You know what I'm saying? And so I used to have to go in the labs with the bodies. And so one night I went in the labs with the bodies, you know, because I work around them. And they started telling me their stories. And I went back to my boss and I was like, why they keep the bodies in the lab so long? Because the dead people that was laying on the stretcher on the tables, they felt like nobody didn't care for them. Because where I work at the School of Medicine, they bring dead bodies in for testing. And so, you know, when people donate their organs, and so when they do the autopsy and they cut the bodies open and they do all that stuff, and so yeah, I used to transport organs that no longer work. So sometimes people donate their organs Once they cut the body open, if the organs are no good, we have to dispose of them. So I used to have to come and pick up all the bad organs that were no good and have to like transport them. And so yeah, I used to go in the labs where all the dead bodies was, and they would start laying there talking to me. They would be like, they feel so isolated. They feel like nobody cares for them, like they've been abandoned and rejected. So I went and had a conversation with my boss, and I was like, "So how long do they keep the bodies here? Cause the family's not coming to see them. They laying on the table. Y'all just cutting them open and ripping them open." And I was like, "Well, damn." Even though it's just a dead body, because I feel like the spirit is gone. I feel like the spirit is gone, but then what happens is, and this is crazy, what happens is a lot of times when, people say, well, when we die, we go back, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You know what I'm saying? And that our body is just that, just a dead, it's like a dead tomb, right? Because once you're dead, you don't know nothing, right? But that's not true, because from my own experience, what I could tell you is that the dead may raise up, where spirit will come and retrieve them and carry them over to the other side. But often what happens is if spirits decide to come back where their bodies haven't been disposed properly, and the state takes ownership of them, what happens is if they don't have a decent burial, or they're not cremated, then what happens is they come here to my job, and they keep them in the lab, and they run tests on them, and they use them as guinea pigs. And so what happens 9 times out of 10 is when bodies come to labs like my job, then that spirit will come back to its own vessel and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So they might fly around during the day, but then after they're done flying around, they'll come back to their dead body, and they'll go inside their own body, and they'll go to sleep. And then when they wake up, they'll wake up and they'll fly back over. And so, people might think it's crazy, but it's not. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens. Even in the ground. You know what I'm saying? It takes a while for a body to turn back to dirt. It takes years. You could bury a person, and you can go back to that same casket. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could bury a person, and you could put them 6, 7 feet deep, and go back, and you could retrieve the body. You said, what about cremation? I've had people in my family cremated. My aunt, my mother's sister was cremated, and they put her ashes in a can. And so, the only thing I don't like about being cremated is that I don't like the thought of having a loved one being shelled inside a can, because when you're cremated, sometimes people are like, they want to take the ashes home. And like my cousin, she got her mother's body inside this container, this silver can that it came in. And she has her mother, I don't know if it's her mother's in the closet in her room or somewhere, my aunt or whatever, because people, they put them in the weirdest damn places. But I don't like keeping a body locked inside a can, a vase, or whatever. I really feel that it's important that if you're going to be cremated, that every spirit should be allowed to be set free. I think if you're going to be cremated, then I only feel that it's appropriate to spread the ashes. I always say take a little ashes, and you can make ashes in the jewelry now, where they could put the ashes inside jewelry for you, where you could keep a little bit of the person's ashes. You know what I'm saying? It's to have in your own private keeping. But for the most part, I always say it's good to spread the ashes. You said was 4 was a home bought for your daughter. Look at a haunted as far as 1 through 4. It was a home we bought for my daughter. And so you moved into a haunted house, Belinda? Your house was haunted? Yeah, they do. They have ashes now where they can actually turn the ashes into diamonds. You know. Well, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cool to have memorials where if you want to have like jewelry, something that you can wear like a ring on your hand just to have, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But then I'm all for spreading the ashes. I think it's very good to spread the ashes, you know? Either spread them or bury them with you. Like I think my cousin, she's holding on to her mother's ashes, so when she passed away, she could put her mother in the casket with her. And so I think that's one of her requests that she made. That when she passed away, she wants to bury her mother with her. So that's nice. You know, me myself, I told my family I don't want to be that close beside them. I said when I pass away, I told them bury me on the other side of the damn cemetery. Put me over there by the lake, the pond. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how it is when you got a crazy family. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I told my mother and my cousin, I said, I don't want to be right there with y'all. Because, y'all motherfuckers might get on my nerves and shit. And I might not be able to get no sleep if I'm buried beside everybody. You know what I'm saying? I might need to find my own damn corner and shit. I don't want to be buried beside everybody. Moms, dad, brothers. I don't know. I need my own little private space. You know. Because my mother was like, well, when I die, I'm going to be buried next to my mother. And I want you buried next to me. I was like, look, it's too many family members. And all of y'all motherfuckers is already laying side by side. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I might need some privacy. I said, I think I might want to go over there where that cute little lake is at and have me like a little angel statue. You know what I'm saying? I need my own little spot. You know what I'm saying? I need my own apartment site over here. But yeah, sometimes I have to joke about it though. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a sense of humor. You know what I mean? Because it's like they don't have no choice now. When I believe when loved ones cross over, I believe when loved ones cross over and they know there's nothing else that can be done, they have a sense of humor. They like to laugh. They don't want people crying over them because they on the other side. They done crossed over. So therefore, there's nothing that can be done. So there's no need to cry because they can't come back. You know what I'm saying? So instead of being, depressed and mourning and grieving, your loved one would much rather see you happy and celebrating them. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate them. My father passed away on Father's Day, some years ago. And so my father's birthday just passed, October the 15th. So every year I try to get my father a cake, you know what I'm saying, for his birthday. Or I try to get a cupcake and I put a candle in it, and I'll say happy birthday to my father and I eat the cake, So I try to celebrate rather than mourn. I don't want to grieve. So rather than grieve a loved one, I'd rather celebrate them. That's how I view that. You said, oh my God, your mother passed on Father's Day. Wow, Jessica, I'm so sorry. My condolences to you. You've been through a lot. Yeah, my dad passed away on Father's Day. He died of prostate cancer. And so my dad passed away on Father's Day. And so I celebrate his passing. You said 2001. Yeah, my dad passed away on Father's Day. It was like 1996, June 15th, 1996. But anyway, Virgos, I always enjoy coming in here speaking to you guys because it's so relaxing, because I know we done did the reading. You said I had a dream of getting shot. Oh my God. You said you had a dream of getting shot in your chest. Oh my goodness, Jesus Christ. And then get up and sprinkle some salt around you. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle some salt around you. Because sometimes that could just be a dream of stuff telling you that it's time for a transformation. You know what I'm saying? A new beginning. And so that could just be when you have a dream. Because I know sometimes it can be scary as hell too, depending on how the dream goes down. And if you can actually see who it was who committed the crime. But sometimes it's like, certain dreams come for transformation to let you know that the old you is dead and gone Like, because a lot of my Virgos, and now you're going through a spiritual trend. Thank you, Star Empress, for the 4.99 super chat. Thank you so much for the 4.99 super chat. Yeah, super chat is available on this channel, so I appreciate all the super chats. But sometimes when you have a dream about like death, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's like a spiritual transformation, letting you know that the old you is no longer. Because you know how some of us Virgos, we tend to go through a spiritual transformation, and anytime you're coming toward the end of that transformation, then that means that you're and you reach the ending, then that means that's like the world card. You have graduated from the old you. So the old you is dead and gone. And so now this is, you have become the new you. You have stepped inside the new you because you don't do none of the old things that you used to do. Like I've been single and celibate now for almost 2.5 years. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't do clubs, you know what I mean? I don't smoke weed no more. I even gave up liquor, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Although I'm kind of like wanting to have a mixed drink. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had a mixed drink in quite some time now. But, I do my little wine every now and then. But, I've made a change. I made a complete change. And so now it's just me and spirit. So, when I'm at home, I love being at home because I'm surrounded by all my altars. And so I know this is who I am now. This is the gift, and this is, I'm blessed to be the person I am. You know, definitely. You said I'm dead, literally. Yeah, if the old you is dead, then that's a good thing. You know, Arlene, love your insight. You don't know how much you helped me. Thank you, Arlene, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I've made so much change in my life. I had to. I really, really did. I had to, you know. But anyway, Virgos, I'm gonna get ready to log off so I can use the bathroom because I took a C moss vitamin. I took 3 vitamins. And so now it's starting to work. So I'm getting ready to log out so I can go to the bathroom. Because this damn sea moss and this other damn vitamin, I feel my stomach bubbling, you guys. So I'm gonna have to log off right now, okay? Because this damn sea moss is kicking my ass, so I'm getting ready to go to the bathroom. I know that's I know that what they call that too much information. I know, right? That's TMI, right? That's TMI, right? My damn stomach is sitting here bubbling from that damn sea moss kicking my ass now, so I gotta go run to the bathroom. So I'm getting ready to shut the live down, you guys. I gotta go to the bathroom now. Sea moss is calling. Sea moss is kicking my ass. I gotta go. Stomach is bubbling, blowing up. All right, you guys. You said laughing out loud. That's just real. I ain't bullshitting, okay? If y'all don't know about that damn sea moss, so I took a sea moss vitamin. I took this other vitamin. And that's what they do. I've been going through detox, so they cleanse you out. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm getting ready to get my ass up and run to this motherfucking bathroom. I love you guys. I'm out. Oh my God. Other than that, I would stay and chill. But my stomach is calling me to the bathroom right now, so I gotta go.